This is John Porai. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan, and this here is called Wife Beater Johnny Depp helps sales of Dior cologne to increase despite ruling which saw the star 58 cancelled by some in Hollywood. Now, this article here is one of the worst smears and hit pieces I've seen in quite a while. Even the title's pretty bad, but they do point out some positive things about what's going on, probably unknowingly and unwillingly. But who knows? Maybe it is willing, maybe knowingly. I don't think they care so much about Johnny or Amber or anything. They just want clicks. They probably want to piss people off and things like that. So let's take a look. By the way, this is from November 27th, 2021, so it's old news, but they will not let it go. They just keep pointing out certain things. The Sauvage Elixir cologne Depp promotes has sold out in both the UK and the US, so that is some great news. I didn't realize that. It's no surprise. Looks like those are sold out. Wife Beater Depp has been a representative for perfume brand Dior since 2015. Dior stuck by him after many partners dropped following domestic abuse claims. Depp lost a libel case against the Sun following evidence from his ex-wife. The High Court ruled that the abuse allegations made by Amber Heard were substantially true. So, they can't let that go, and obviously, these articles never get into the case itself. They just assume it was a case where there was facts and evidence and justice was served, when we know, well, it was a clown show. While the ruling saw the 58-year-old star cancelled by some in Hollywood, Christian Dior retained Depp as the face of its Sauvage aftershave. A source close to the actor told the Mail on Sunday Johnny's fan base has stuck by him and remains loyal to him. He has enjoyed a professional relationship with Dior since 2015, and he is currently promoting a new Sauvage Elixir cologne, which is selling out on both sides of the Atlantic. Wow, that's actually great news. So this here is a nice little promo spot for that cologne and some great news that it's selling out on both sides of the seas. Sales have actually increased and Dior has no plans to drop him. In fact, many fans are going out and buying the new cologne to show their support for him. They're buying it in doubles and triples and hell, maybe quadruples. The Pirates of the Caribbean star was dropped by Warner Bros. From its Fantastic Beasts franchise within days of a high court ruling last December. Depp lost his libel suit against the Sun newspaper, which had branded him a wife beater. His ex-wife Amber Heard gave evidence that he had assaulted her on multiple occasions. Here's the problem we have here. When somebody reads this, they assume it was evidence and not just what Amber said and what her friends said, and the judge, who she played Monopoly with all night, drank hot chocolate with all night, just believed her. That's not exactly what evidence is. And here they get into the actual ad, and they've got something in here which I didn't know, which I find actually pretty amazing, and I'm glad I read. Print and TV adverts for Sauvage Elixir are running around the world, with the latest commercial showing Depp strumming the hit song Wild Thing on guitar as a group of wolves gather around him in the desert. It was actually a really fantastic commercial. It's pretty old at this point, but thanks for bringing it back up. Dior describes Depp as an uncompromising, profound, authentic, adding, never has he been so mesmerizing, so rock and roll. But domestic abuse campaigners have criticized Dior's decision to continue to use Depp. They've got a very, very small voice. I don't know who they are, and there's not too many of them. Lawyer Rachel Horman Brown said it's extremely disappointing and irresponsible of Dior, especially when we are looking at a situation that isn't just an allegation anymore. Well, what isn't an allegation? What was the fucking evidence? What was the evidence? There was nothing. On the contrary, there's a lot of evidence that Amber actually abused Johnny. But, of course, in the world of the Daily Mail Online, facts don't matter. It's all about how the thing reads and how controversial it is. And here's the fun part. The decision was made that Depp was abusive towards his partner and could be called a wife beater, yet Dior continues to use him. It is almost condoning abuse and violence against women. The Elixir advert has had more than 42 million views on YouTube since its launch in September, one fan said. Thank you, Dior, for keeping Johnny Depp in your Sauvage campaign. He is perfection. Gosh damn, that is incredible. 42 million views when you've got about 1 million subscribers is absolutely huge. Most channels with 1 million subs get about 100,000, 200,000 views on average, something like that. 42 million views is off the hook. To put this in perspective, a friend of mine got 1.5 million views and his video got about $4,500. So think about what 42 million views could have potentially made on one little video. And that's not just, the die-hard Johnny Depp fans following him and supporting him. That's a large range of people seeing that video. I haven't checked up on it, but I'm going to bet that the likes are also really high. So, like I said, they throw in some news here that's actually really interesting and really positive. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think down below, doing shoutouts, special thanks, things like that. Let me say a few things about the channel. First off, quick thanks to Cindy Bryden, Lotus Flower, and Carla Ellis. Also, got a GoFundMe and a PayPal. Donations over $500 right now. Saving up for a new PC. If you want to chip in a little bit, links are below in the description. Not the most important thing in the world, but it helps us get a word out. I will get a new PC when I can, up the quality of the channel just a little bit. But enough about that. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't subscribe, well, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. We're done here. See you next time.